Good morning, everyone. Today is New Year's Eve. I woke up early, made myself my cup of coffee, and is just really taking the time this morning to reminisce on this past year before the family gets up. Today's going to be a little bit more of a home vlog, which I'm super excited to do. I've actually never done a home vlog, but we're going to do some fun activities today. Some New Year's Eve traditions. And we're gonna roast s'mores tonight outside on the fire. We're gonna be discussing what has happened this past year and the things we look forward to and hopefully doing in this new year for this channel. So with that said, I will see you guys in a little bit.
And it's on.
All right, William is just about done with the pork butt out on the pit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on some jalapeno poppers. They are super easy to make. We use our deer meat and cream cheese and bacon, and we roll it all up and we bake it in the oven. We might even do it on the pit, we will see.
Ready to take sail, swept by current, swallowed by a wave. Take heed, they'll say, no, no, no need to get out, just stay on a lovely holiday. Our love is easy lasting.
So our jalapeno poppers are ready to go either into the oven at, I'd say, about 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I tend to just keep checking on them depending on your oven. It can range in temperature. I like my bacon to usually be a little bit crispier.
Yeah.
All right, next I am going to be making some spinach dip stuffed rolls out of crescent rolls or buns, whichever your favorite crescents or Pillsbury dough that you like. And I'm going to be stuffing it with a little bit of pepper jack cheese too. Making these, make sure to pinch together the seams really well, and then kind of wrap it up and roll it around into the shape that you want, because otherwise, the very first time I made this, it exploded from the seams. So it's going to be tempting also to overstuff them because that filling is so good, but that's another way for it to explode, so make sure not to do that. So basically, you just put it in the oven as directed on the packaging of your dough, and check back and forth though because of the filling. It might take a little bit longer, so basically just wait until they're golden brown. All right, well, this evening we are gonna be getting the fire pit going. We're gonna roast some s'mores. It is a bit warm out here tonight, so I don't know how long we're actually gonna be sitting out here, just because the fireplace might make it 10 times hotter than what it really is. But let's go ahead and set this fire pit up. I know what you guys must be all thinking right now with all those trees in the back there, right? It's like, you bought wood? Why would you buy wood when you have like a ton of trees? Well, where we live, we can't be cutting any of those down.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, most of the wood out here is very, very wet, so it's hard to get started. Alright, one of the good things about when Christmas is over, there's always lots of boxes and wrappings from Christmas gifts. So that'll be a good starter. Alright, that's all set for this evening.
Yeah.
Looks good. This is one of my favorite things that William makes. It's delicious. Like, there's never any leftovers in this house, is it? Like, it doesn't go to waste, is what I mean. Like, we never throw any away. It's always gone.
That's when you know it's cooked just right. Good smoke flavor too.
Yummy yum. If you ever want to get your aggression out, you just do this. Alright, I just wanted to get a quick shot of the overview of our dinner tonight. I whipped up a quick Asian salad from Trader Joe's, a prepackaged one, but here's how the jalapeno poppers came out. It's been a while since I made them, so I hope they turned out good and that the meat isn't overcooked. But the pork looks delicious. William did a great job, and the rolls look great too.
Grape.
All right, so this year we are going to do the grape challenge that they do over in Spain, where you have to eat 12 grapes for the 12 strikes of midnight. It is obviously not midnight because the kids, I will not let them stay up that late, but I did have like an app here with the chimes. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. All right, I'm gonna put it on you guys, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay, are you ready? Ready, Daddy? I did it. Daddy cheated though.
I did not.
You did. You did. You're supposed to eat one per time. You
You said finish the 12 grapes before the end of the 12th chime.
Okay, well, it's supposed to be per chime, I believe.
Mommy, can we finish the grapes?
So the legend is, or, you know, if you finish them on time, then you will have a prosperous year. Mine's empty. The kids have failed.
I finished mine.
You didn't quite finish yours quite on time, did you?
Yeah, I was close to getting finished though.
All right, that was a lot of fun. All right, well, we're gonna go outside and do some s'mores now.
S'more.
These just don't want to.
All right, this probably isn't gonna turn out too good because it is really dark out. But we are roasting some s'mores. Wyatt's got his already. Come over here, buddy. How is it?
Good.
Good s'more?
You guys took the one.
All right, Bella said she wanted hers just on a graham cracker.
Why
All right. Like, just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. We still have our beautiful Christmas lights on. We're probably gonna have to come down this weekend. Boo. Happy New Year's Day, y'all. It is the next day, and today, one of our biggest traditions that we have, or at least on my husband's side, I'm still a little new to it, is black-eyed peas and cabbage. Now I know some families, they do collard greens, but we like cabbage here. All right, you guys. So somehow I lost my footage. I'm not sure how my camera turned off. Like, it might have turned off, I don't know. But as I was saying, our family prefers cabbage over collard greens. And my husband actually, he had no idea why they had cabbage and black-eyed peas for luck on New Year's Day growing up. So I did a little research. I went online, and there are kind of like two theories kind of floating around out there. One is because black-eyed peas, because they swell, is considered plentiful. So, you know, that's considered lucky. And then another one is during the Civil War, when the British used to pillage homes, they would take all their food, all their rations. And the one food item that they left behind was black-eyed peas because it was considered cattle food. So if you had black-eyed peas left in your home, it was considered lucky. All right, well, there's your little history lesson for today. Let's get it cooking. So for 2 cups of black-eyed peas, you're gonna want about 5 cups of liquid. These have been well rinsed. So I got 2 cups of water here. And I'm gonna add about 2 cups of chicken broth. That's about 2 cups of chicken broth. I like adding the chicken broth to give it a little extra flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 more cup of water. And here you can go ahead and add any sort of flavoring seasoning that you would want in it. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and your favorite Creole seasoning. We do Tony's in this house. So I just eyeball it on however much you want in it. And you're going to bring that up to a boil. Bring it up to a boil, and then once it's at a boil, you're going to reduce the heat and let it simmer for 30 minutes. Moving on to our cabbage steaks here. So the center is really tough, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of like as if you're carving it. So we want to get that stem out. There we go. Pop that right out. All right. Move just that bit there. I'm gonna say you want about, I don't know, maybe like 1.25 inches or so in thickness. There we go. Just like that. And then let me go ahead and grease this pan over here a little bit. A little bit of olive oil. Okay, so with this, we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil. You can use a brush, like a rubber brush or something if you like. I get messy in the kitchen, so I just kind of rub it around. All right, try and keep those together as best you can. We're going to add some pepper. So do any of you guys have any like traditional foods on New Year's Day? Something that's just a staple in your house every year? I'd love to know. I mean, like, it's always interests me on what other people's traditions are. You know, let me know in the comments below. I know this year, which is really something I'm looking forward to. So this is a little cayenne pepper here. But something I'm looking forward to is we're doing a halfway to Christmas, and each year we're gonna do a different country and do things that they celebrate. And so I'm really excited for that. So come June, look forward to that. All right, a little bit of cayenne pepper. Hopefully, I'm just gonna do the cayenne pepper on one side because we don't want it too spicy. I'll flip that over. And then we're gonna do the other side. Have the oven preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna roast them. I tend to constantly eyeball what I cook. Sometimes I don't exactly know how long it's going to take, and I really want a nice, really golden charred top to this cabbage. If I need to, I will be sure to, you know, turn it down because you do want it nice and tender. So I cut up some bacon here before adding it to the pan, and I have this cooking off. This is gonna go into the black eyed peas. All right, you guys, I just wanted to give you a quick look at our final product of dinner, our roasted cabbage steaks. I fixed a little side of cornbread and our black eyed peas. Give it a try. Maybe you'll have a prosperous New Year as well. I'm warm from cooking. All right, so last night we were going to discuss 2021 and how that went.
Yeah, 2021 in review and things to look forward to both here on the channel and some of the stuff that we've got in our personal lives for 2022.
Yeah. So what was your favorite parts of 2021?
I mean, we really got this thing that we're doing now.
Yeah,
Moving
I finally
forward.
got the courage it's to start a YouTube channel because it's always been on my mind for quite a few years before, 2021. And I've always been too nervous to put myself out there, to put myself on camera because of what people would think. And I'm trying to get out of that fear and just move forward. And I've gotten so many great compliments from people I don't even know, you guys. And that's really uplifting. And so thank you.
Yeah, no, it's been a great adventure. And that's kind of where the name for our channel came from. Just doing life every day and finding ways to make it extraordinary with each other.
Yeah. I mean, we are so blessed and fortunate to be able to go and do the things we do.
Yeah.
And even just sometimes the simplest of things, I think, wow, what a great life. I enjoyed, so before we started the channel though, I hadn't put this up, but for our son's birthday, we went to Legoland and we surprised him with it. We literally picked him up from school and I was like, you ready to go on a venture? And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
And we drove down to Orlando and he had to decode this code to figure out where we were going.
Yeah.
And
It was a good time.
yeah. Maybe nobody likes to discuss disappointing factors, but because we want to keep this channel as
Open.
like a place to escape. We don't want you to come here thinking, oh great, lots of negativity. But, what would you say you would maybe want to improve that wasn't the greatest about this year?
Not so much on the channel, but just in life. Being a better communicator with you.
Oh.
One thing, we both struggle is being communicating with each other. I'm actually a really good communicator at work, or so I'm told anyway. But at home,
It's about being vulnerable.
It is, yeah.
And to show that vulnerability, you don't know whether that other person is going to accept you openly with what maybe you have to say. So.
Yeah. So there's that. And then my thing that I would say, my biggest thing that I liked this past year was us starting to do things as a family.
Yeah. So that first Legoland trip, taking Wyatt down there, and that
was the first vacation.
First real vacation as a family.
Yeah.
And that was amazing that we got to do that. And I hope that we get to do many more to come. It's pricey. It's expensive for a family of four. But we try to still be able to do small things I know we're thinking on maybe going to the movies this coming week, taking the kids.
And it's finding ways on a daily basis to not just keep life going, but excite life. And it doesn't have to be anything big or elaborate, like you're saying, a trip to a movie, or grabbing some flowers before you come home, or grabbing some ice cream and popcorn and a movie from the $5 bin.
He got me the Harry Potter movie for my birthday, the first one, and he wrapped up a box of popcorn. I'm cheesy and I'm constantly trying to tell him that I love those cheesy romantic gestures, and I love the fact that he wrapped up popcorn in a movie. Me, for the upcoming year, I would like to try to be more diligent in helping the kids with schoolwork. That's something I have a hard time with. I know every area as a parent, you struggle in different areas, and that is one area that I lack in, and trying to hold myself a little bit more accountable. What are things you would like to do this coming year that may or may not happen, but you want to try to see come to fruition this year?
One of which is recording audiobooks. And I would like to start streaming some of the gaming that I do. So
That will be all on him if he wants to do it on a different channel.
yeah,
That'll be his channel.
it won't be anything big. It'll be something really small.
This is our channel.
Yeah.
But that would be his separate channel, I have a feeling, because it doesn't really flow with everything else that we're doing on this one.
My wife has kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone to do this, so I'm going to try something
I'm
else
trying to
that I
teach him
enjoy.
certain angles and what it takes to actually like film, because it looks like it's easy. Like, oh, I just talk. But he forgets that sometimes we have to do an intro like 4 or 5 times to make it look good. He thinks, oh, this works. It's like, but did it?
Yeah.
Did it? One more thing. So, this will be coming out this coming Tuesday, because of timing. So, it's New Year's. So we did do a Topgolf video.
Yes.
So if you're looking forward to seeing that review, I already have that video up, like ready to go. So that will be out the following Tuesday. We did a full food review. It was a great time.
Yeah.
So look
good
forward
times.
to that video.
Great server, by the way. Or waitress, Sydney.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, so as we get ready to bring this thing to a close, we're going to try to continue to upload every Tuesday.
That's a plan. At least, and if it's not on Tuesday, please bear with us.
Yeah.
There will be at least one once a week.
Yeah.
But Tuesday's my
Ideally
goal.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So remember to hit that subscribe button and
Hit the notification bell.
hit that like button. And remember, an ordinary life is truly extraordinary.
God bless, guys. We will see you on our next extraordinary adventure.